Hello again, here we are today on another one. We're outside Accrington nori brickworks. There's a little path here, we drove past it quite a few times but we've never been up it. So we're going to have a little wander up here and show you what we see.
Yes, come and join us on his adventures and see what we find.
Now I don't know if a lot of you know about Accrington, but it is pretty famous for its bricks. It's supposed to be one of the hardest bricks in the world. Oh. I know there's a lot of famous buildings held up with it. They use it for foundations in a lot of famous buildings. It's holding up Empire State Building, Blackpool Tower, Eiffel Tower. I did hear that they used it for Pentagon's foundations as well. It is quite a famous brick and it's what Accrington's famous for. We did come up this path quite a long time ago, about 6 or 7 years, but it was all overgrown this path, you couldn't get up it. We were looking for one of them geocaches, but we didn't end up finding it. But there's a little path up here to the right, we can see from down bottom, so we're going to have a little walk along here and show you what we see.
The bricks up there. This hasn't been open again for so long though, has it? Because it did shut down for a while.
Yeah, I think it used to be a bit further around the corner too. I think this is a bit of a new site from.
I know it first started in 1887 at Accrington nori, and that's how you've got your name, Brickhead, because of Accrington, isn't it?
Yeah.
That water looks manky.
It does, doesn't it?
There's another water thing.
A what?
Little lake thing. I don't know what they use all them different water things for.
No, I'm not too sure.
They look manky.
It says no swimming, dangerous chemicals on there.
Bit coloured water, you won't want to swim in it anyhow.
No, you won't, would you? I don't know if camera's picking that up, but it is pretty manky.
There's a load of geese there.
There's loads of them. Looks like there's a bit of a path down there. We can carry on going this way. Which way do you think?
I'm not sure.
Have a look this way. For those of you that ain't local, there's a bit of a funny story about Accrington bricks. It were supposed to be called Accrington iron, but when they made the mould, they thought, you know, they didn't reverse it. So instead of it coming out as iron, it came out as nori. So they just decided to keep it. I know it's local knowledge, is that? Like everybody around, well, everybody local knows it, but for those of you that's not local to Accrington, that's where the name came from.
Yeah, it is a weird one, that one, isn't it, how they kept it. But I suppose back then it would have been too expensive to make another mould.
Maybe. You don't know how many bricks they printed out with on, do you? So
No.
you're probably right, it were probably a money thing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well spotted. Oh, I missed it. Well, we did just see a deer down in that bottom corner there, but unfortunately we were just a bit too late to catch it on camera. That's only 20 foot from quite a busy road, so it just goes to show these deers, oh, we're seeing them more and more. It used to be a pretty rare thing. We have seen a few videos where they've been talking about deer population booming, and it is looking like they're right.
There's them structures again in that field.
Yeah, that's the same ones that we came across yesterday, weren't it?
Yeah. Same type of gate as well.
Yeah. Same way they're making sure it don't open as well. It's saying there's an old quarry in there. Unless if you go across that field it takes you over to Winnie Hill Tip, you're not at landfill.
Yeah. I have noticed we're seeing more and more deers during day as well. Well, I always thought it was just like a dusk and dawn thing, you'd see them.
Yeah.
You know, like up at Woods when we almost seen them after dark.
Well, dusk, yeah, like you said, dusk and dawn, weren't it?
Yeah.
They are seeming like they're becoming more common. I don't know why population seems to be booming, but well, they've no natural predators, have they?
No.
And eating deer meat now, it does seem to get a bit frowned upon. But at one point, it was a common thing. You could go in any butchers and get venison, couldn't you?
Yeah. We could. We're back at RSPCA again.
I never thought this would fetch us out here.
No. Look at this again. How it's like high. Looks like this could be old railway track. I'm probably wrong.
I don't know, it's right width, isn't it? Banked up at both sides, it is giving a bit of a railway track vibe off it.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what, unless it had something to do with Brickyard at Quarry.
Yeah, maybe.
It does look like a railway track again though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe this links up with one we came across yesterday that we thought same. Might be worth having a bit of a look on a bird's eye view map.
Yeah.
A bit of an old map and having a look.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Didn't as many signs of spring on these trees as there were on ones yesterday, are they? These ones ain't looking so healthy.
No, they don't seem to be. There's a few buds at top, but not many.
Yeah.
And he stood in it.
Was it just found a bit of an hole here, don't just put a foot in it, so see if I can get camera down for you. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit too small. Well, that's a bit of a bigger one. I'm going to put my camera down one of them holes one day and something's going to come running out at me.
Yeah.
Well, it is quite a warm day today, sun's out again, so it has a way of making everything look a lot nicer, doesn't it, when it's all sunshiny?
It does, it's nice being out when the sun's shining.
Oak grass and, well, oak colours all together everywhere, don't it? It makes everything look more vibrant.
It does. Makes everything feel like full of life as well, you know, seeing all bright green grass.
Yeah. It is looking like it used to be a train track, this.
Yeah.
Unless it had something to do with old brickworks, I'm not too sure why it'd be here though.
Oh, I'm not, unless it's just a separation between two fields that it's raised so high, but it is giving off train track vibes.
Unless it has something to do with colliery down there, maybe it's links up to that. They'd have needed a lot of coal for old brickworks, wouldn't they? You know, to fit furnaces, fit bricks.
Yeah, they look like
I can't see any signs of any old structures or anything around it.
no, there's no other signs to definitely say it's train track. So where's this bit lead then, if that's the way of it motorway?
I'm not sure. See, yesterday we went over that bridge, went down to the bottom and then turned left, didn't we?
It's been there a while, it's all rusty, isn't it?
Oh, it's seen better days as that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Looks a bit too big for somebody to drag there and dump it, but I won't be surprised.
What do you think that is there? In field, do you know where its dead trees are?
I'm not sure. Let's go and have a little look down there.
Expecting it to be full of water.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well, there is water in the middle of it. Look, it looks like it would happen some type of little reservoir at one point.
Looks like it's a bit of a dumping ground.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days, hasn't it?
Yeah. I'll wait for you.
Ground's a little bit too soft to walk on down here, look. Well, that's not giving us any clues to what it used to be, is it?
No, I was half expecting it to be a little hidden pond with ducks on it.
Yeah, well. Get a shot at coppice and ambled the hill over to the side of it, look. How nice that looks in sun.
Yeah, it looks beautiful today, doesn't it?
And of course, I'll give you a shot of my mate Pendle over there. Hopefully we will get car back on the road tomorrow, so we will be able to head over there again. I have been missing it. Now look, more and more those.
Yeah, there's loads of them. Again.
Wherever we find them, we usually find bones, don't we?
Yeah.
Has to be a bit of a coincidence, like. I don't think there's a gang of killer moles running around. I think we'll keep heading down here. We did come along here yesterday, but it weren't on this side, it was on the other side of the motorway. Down at the side of the canal, but I assume this fetches us out at the same place, but because none of us has had a wander down this side, we thought we'd have a little look down here and see what we see. I thought we'd found another little hole then, but
No, that weren't nothing.
no, it only runs about 6 inch deep, does that? Right, well, we've just come across that field there, and we did think there'd be a bit of a stile over there to climb over, but it's all blocked off, so we're just walking along this fence line here. Hopefully we'll be able to find a little bit of a way over, but if we can't, we'll still just have a little wander. It's all about having a little explore, innit, getting out and about.
Yeah, it is. It's very warm today. Even though it said it was only 10 degrees, it feels a lot hotter than that.
Yeah, it does. Every time we stop and take our coats off, it seems to go behind a cloud.
Yeah,
Gets a little bit colder, doesn't it?
it does. Look, more of them concrete structures again.
Yeah, same as what we found yesterday, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
I do think they're for inspecting gas pipes at water pipes.
Yeah.
Makes you a bit nervous when you see them though, doesn't it? And you're walking across field, you don't know which way the pipe runs underneath you, if it's solid ground, or how deep down it goes, or what do you?
No, you don't. Look, there's another one of them signs.
Yeah, so the quarry must be other side of there.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to find a bit of a way round onto it right then.
No. But it's still fun, we've got out and about. Look at that beautiful scenery. It's great, isn't it?
That's a sign I've not seen before.
Ooh.
Cliff edge, stay out. He looks like he's already had a nasty accident, that guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's had his hands and legs, his hands and feet chopped off.
On Milton, even in that field, there's well, I'm calling them vent thingies, but the little fences round them.
Yeah, I do think they're for venting gas or sticking something there and having a bit of a snake cam or something.
Yeah.
You know, to inspect them.
Shall we have a walk up here, out edge of this field?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, isn't it? It's all nice.
Yeah.
They definitely don't want anybody in that side, do they?
No.
I think we'll heed the warning. That many warning signs, you'd be daft if you didn't listen to them, wouldn't you?
Definitely. Well, I think this is back end of Renewal Tech.
It must be some type of bit of a footpath up here, because they wouldn't just put them signs there for the farmer, would they?
No. It's getting a bit whiffy now.
Well, you can definitely smell tip here. Wind is blowing face on that way.
Yeah.
Ain't it funny? The other side of the tip where we were yesterday, near that, where we had his coffee time, near at water,
Yeah.
there was no smell at all, was it? It was nice.
No.
And that were a lot closer to landfill than what we are now. Just goes to show it depends on which way the wind's blowing, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Isn't it?
But it looks like there's a bit of a star down there, look.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that's going to take us, so go and have a little look at that.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at Summit of Hambledon, look.
Oh no, every time I look at that from down here, I think, wow, I got it there.
Until I went up there with you, I always thought top of Hambledon Hill at top of them cliff edges there.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that hill at top of it. Well, I had, but I didn't think it was the same hill. I didn't think they were linked up.
You know, I don't think it's a style, I think it's just a farmer's gate. There's a sign saying Huncoat on it.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I thought it was a style, but it's not. Oh, we've still had a bit of an explore around here, haven't we? So
Yeah.
at least we know what's up this way now. Hasn't been a bust.
No, it hasn't.
As you can see, there's all these wooded areas around us. They ain't too far away, so we get down here and have a little look. We'll assess situation and see which way we're going to head.
Yeah.
Well, we've just walked down there, and it's fetched us out at the same place we started, like. So we're just going to go down to this little treed area here, and cross over and head towards wooded area on the right hand side. And that should take us down towards Old Huncoat Colliery. So I think we're going to have a little wander around there today. Well, that was just a little stop off to have a little explore in this field, because none of us has ever been this way before.
Yeah. Been nice, at least we know what's here now. Look.
It's another one of them vents. They do have little Bunsen burner type taps in them. I think they're for venting gas. There must be methane underground. Maybe all this will landfill at one point as well.
Yeah, maybe.
I have drove over at top of Winnie late at night, and I have seen big flames coming up from them, but I'm not sure if it was from them. But I have seen big different coloured flames coming up, and I did get told they were burning excess methane off. So I assume that's what they are. But I'm only guessing. But if anybody does know, they can confirm that, that'd be great. Well, as we're just walking along here to turn right and head down there, what we were saying earlier about we think this used to be a bit of a train track. it does make sense thinking about it, because if you watched this video from yesterday, it does seem to link up with the other side. You know, where we walked down the other side of the motorway on canal.
Yeah, back at scrapyards in Clayton.
And I'm thinking it with a ferrying coal from colliery into Brickyard down into Clayton.
Yeah, sounds quite possible. It does seem to link up that way.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'll show you what we just walked around, look. I know a few of you are probably thinking, well, you've just wasted your time, you've just walked in a circle, but to us we haven't. It was worth having a little explore up there. We wouldn't have found half the strange things we found if we just think like that.
Yeah, we do come across quite a lot of strange stuff, don't we?
Hey, you seem to have a knack for it, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll keep heading this way for you. Right, well, we've just walked across there. We're going to head down here and see if we can get into that little wooded area there from this side. Hope you're all enjoying what you're seeing so far. Just like to say thanks again for the nice comments we got last night about his video yesterday. They're all appreciated. I'd just like to say thank you to Michael English. He has commented on quite a lot of his videos, and it does help us out a lot with some of the questions I ask, or things we're not too sure about. It's like that bit of a bridge that we found on canal. Well, we thought it were a bridge, we weren't too sure. Turns out it's called Smith Bridge. He found it on a bit of a map for us, so thanks for letting us know that, Michael. And we'll keep heading down here for you. Yeah, look, that's just baffled us. We do seem to come across quite a lot of these in dry stone wall, but it's baffling me. I mean, why would they put a hole in a wall? The wall's to separate two fields or to keep animals in. So we haven't put in them in. I don't know if they were for animals. I know it's an old wall, so I don't think it'd have been for dog walkers or anything like that. But if you look at this side, look, there's not that many tracks. It's just a couple of dog tracks. But if you look at the other side, I don't know, well, can we pick them up? There's quite a few deer tracks. But I can't see deers using them to come through.
Other possibilities I thought is remnants of old styles that's not in use anymore. You know, something like that, or maybe they had like a hatch on it to like...
I like them styles we used to climb over.
Yeah.
Maybe there were one there and it's come away or something.
Yeah.
See, I can't understand why they put an hole in a dry stone wall that animals can fit through. I can't see it being for deer or to let wildlife go through, because you know yourself, a deer could clear that without even thinking about it.
Or maybe they had a hatch on it, you know, like a board that lifted up to let the sheep go to graze in that field.
Yeah, maybe. But until we started walking, I've never seen any of them. I mean, when you're driving down country lanes, you know, you see loads of dry stone wall outside of them, you don't stop and take a close look, do you?
No, you don't.
I'm hoping there's a bit of a way into these woods down here, but I can't see anything so far. Does look nice in there, doesn't it?
It does.
That's to be a bit of a way in down here. We don't want to go climbing over fences and damage anything.
able to get over a fence anyhow.
Yeah,
Not like that.
well, I was thinking that, but I said it a little politer.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some steep drops in there too, don't it? Look?
Yeah, go up as steep as them in Acton would, don't they?
Yeah. No, looks like there's a bit of a way in there. Do you fancy trying that?
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm sure there are probably a bit of a better way in down there, but we've just come from there and scrambled up there. And there's a bit of a path that leads down that way. There's a path that leads this way, so I think we're going to go this way. What's that there?
Looks like them things on electric wires, is it?
Ah, oh, you're right. I thought it was a bit of old weird pottery then.
No, but that is behind you, I think. There's some blue pottery.
Oh, there's some pottery there, look. And there. I'm not too sure. There's a little bit there, I know. I'm not too sure what's happened here. Happened someone's come along a while back with a bit of an old picnic or something.
That's 3 different types.
Yeah, it all looks pretty old as well, doesn't it? Well, that's strange, isn't it?
That is a strange one.
When I seen that bit there, I thought, yeah, you know, it's one of them things that on pylons. I thought it was one of them. But now I've seen them, I know that's old, that blue stuff. There is a name for that, but I forget on what it's called. It's thin, so it's old. We've never been in this bit at woods over here. I'm only taking a guess, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're in Huncoat colliery, but I'm not too sure whereabouts in it. I didn't think it was this big. We've never come in from this side and we've never seen this side. So we'll carry on having a little walk that way for you. Well, before we do set off that way, I'll just give you another look at these, like. Just look how thin that is. I ain't too sure what it is or why it's here. But it is up way down here. You can see bits and bats of it. It is buried quite deep into the soil. I think I'll put that back and leave it there.
That's really crazy.
It is, isn't it? It doesn't look like a dumping ground about, does it?
Oh, there's more here.
You found more?
Yeah. Cracked glaze on that one. Maybe it's been exposed but washout to somewhere, you know, down here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that could be. I wonder if we've come across a bit of an old settlement or something.
I haven't got a clue.
I can't see it, can you? But you never know, stranger things have happened.
It seems to be everywhere.
It's all through here, isn't it?
Yeah, but not just the one pattern.
No, there's all different types, isn't there?
Yeah.
If anyone has any ideas why that could be there, or what type of pottery it is, it'd be appreciated if you could let us know. I can't see any more of it up here, can you?
No.
Yeah, there's another white feather there. I'm sure you get followed about with white feathers.
When you see white feathers fall around you, there's a superstition that an angel's meant to be watching you.
You know a lot of these superstitions, you don't you?
I find interesting and fascinating.
Do you know what they are?
I think it's wild garlic.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing at then.
Yeah, smell.
Well, that smells nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it were, but I didn't want to say just in case I were wrong. Just look at how green up new shoots are in here, look. Beautiful, isn't it?
We do.
Some of them bits of pottery, some look like they were from cups, plant pots and plates, and they were odd tile. Oh. I know absolutely nothing about pottery and stuff like that apart from what I've seen on Odd Time Team. I'll end up letting my mind run away with me. I start thinking it's a old Roman settlement or something I've found. So if anyone does have any ideas what that is, it'd be appreciated if you could let me know. Does seem strange how it were all different types.
Yeah.
And there weren't like a bit of it, there were quite a lot of it. No, let's be able to that. Oh, another white feather there, look. Yeah, is that another bit of pottery there? There's another piece here, look.
It's quite a distance from others.
Yeah, but it's the same type of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh look, actually how old these woods are, or what it used to be.
I don't know, I thought it was part of colliery.
Yeah, I did. But we've definitely never been in this bit of it, have we?
No.
And from other side, well, from side we've been in, we've never seen this side. Oh.
No, we haven't.
A bit of some steep drops down there, like.
I know, they look as dangerous as Acton woods, don't they? Look then, a nest, there's a bird in it.
That's the first time we've ever seen a bird in a nest, isn't it? Oh, I don't think it's a bird actually, but looks like a bit of a bit of an old carrier bag.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought there was something in it too.
Oh, like charges then.
Yeah. That's just a bit of a bin bag, I think. Let's watch this hole there, don't. You come across some strange things, don't you? What's that? Lid off an old steel drum.
Yeah, it looks like that.
I don't think we are in colliery, you know.
No.
No. I think we're a bit further over to the side. I mean, you can't see out over there, that. You think it's colliery, can you?
No, you can't.
So, as we walk around, when we get to the other side, we'll better tell where we are, won't we? Oops, watch yourself there, don't it gets a bit slippy. Yeah, I got you. Oh, there's a bit of an old bone there, look. Not sure what that's off. Right, we'll keep going this way. Well, we just had a bit of a look around, see if we can find any more of them bones, but as far as we can see there's only that one. We did check up tree just in case it had been dragged up there. Had a good look about, but don't seem to be nothing. It looks like it's been fetched from somewhere else.
Plenty of wild garlic round there.
Well, it's absolutely everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
It smells nice in here.
Lots of deer tracks.
What you say, swear?
Lots of deer tracks.
Yeah, I've seen a few. It's surprising just how many of these wooded areas are outside of motorways, isn't it?
It is.
It looks like there's a bit of a path that goes that way, look. And there's a bit of a, looks like a game trail going down there. But there's a bit of a walked path here. I think we'll check this one, eh?
Yeah, it's the easier picking option.
Let's give you a shot, a look around, like. So, we love coming across all these little places we didn't even know were here.
That's why I like is adventure, not knowing where we're going to go or having a plan.
I'm not too sure what that is. What type of plant's that, do you know?
No.
It seems strange, yeah, all on its own, doesn't it? There's a few more over here, like.
It's hard to tell when they're so little. Some of them just look like bits of grass popping up.
There's definitely a bit of a game trail here, isn't it?
Yeah.
How nice that looks like.
Looks like you'd sink if you walked in any of that.
I do recognise where we are now. We are in Colliery.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Well, I thought that slope up there, I thought that's where it ended.
Yeah, this is that. Lots of where you seen all footprints, weren't it?
Yeah. This is where we thought it'd be a good place to put trail camp.
Yeah.
But other side of water there. I think it was that tree actually. I was thinking of putting it on. Because all down there in soft mud, we've seen all them tracks in the floor.
Yeah, we did. Isn't it funny how it looks completely different from other sides?
Yeah, I feel better now. We know where we are, but yeah, because we're coming from different sides and we didn't know the width of it up at top. We were thinking we were getting a little lost in it. We're starting to confuse me a bit. Right, well, now I know where I am, and we're going to cross over there, a little bit further down here, but since we've not been on this side before, I'm going to get back up there and go along that path up at top. Well, on the other side of that block down there, I know that used to be a colliery, but I'm not too sure how far the woods used to run this way. When it was, I don't know how far colliery used to run there, how old these woods are. I'm still thinking about that pottery and what it could be and what's it doing there. Since we know that side and we know what's there, we decided we're going to stick to this side. I got you. There's a beautiful smell round here, isn't there?
Yeah, oak garlic.
Just watch yourself there. A bit of a slope there.
Oh.
There's a couple of deer sign there, look.
Yeah.
There's some more. Yeah, I used to get sheep and deer tracks mixed up until you told me how to tell the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's quite easy to mix them up though, isn't it?
Yeah, they do look similar, don't they?
Well, sheep are like short and stubby and these are a bit curled.
Yeah. Jake, I got you. I won't let you fall.
I was going to say, catch on camera, you could call it an accident.
Yeah, but if I let you fall, I have to make my own tea. Nah, you know I've got you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
There's quite steep drops down there, though, eh?
It is.
Look at all that there. Yeah. I'm tempted to fill a bit of a bag with that, you know, and take it back home.
Yeah.
Look at the size of some of those. How fresh does that smell?
It does, doesn't it?
Just watch your head on that branch there. That's it. I got you.
Short, Tarzan.
Tarzan wishes. Look at that, it is. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
All this like literally 15 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing to come across, isn't it? It's a bit of oak carpet. It's nice in sun, isn't it?
It is.
Right, I got you. You want a fault? You almost went green then, didn't you? You thought you were going, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't let it happen though. Big step straight across this. There you go. Oh, look at that hole there. I wonder what that used to be.
It's a bit square, isn't it?
Yeah,
To be natural.
that don't look natural, does it?
No.
That almost looks like it's been dug out.
Don't get too close.
Pardon?
That's not filled with water.
Oh, I don't know. Looks like there's a couple of them.
It looks a bit like they were doing some sort of flirting dance.
Not too sure myself what that is. It looks like a budgie from this distance.
Oh, I know it's not good, Jeb.
Yeah, I know it's not a budgie,
Probably
but
some sort of a,
it was nice bright yellow.
yeah.
Well, it's in yellow on it. I wonder what that is there. It's baffling me, is that?
Yeah, don't get too close, it might be some sort of a thing called.
Yeah, how that can be for me. Like I say, I'm too inquisitive. Well, that's a bit bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Solid, you know?
Well, it's a good job it is, really.
It was quite an heavy thing, that.
Ah,
Not too sure what that is.
no.
If anyone has any idea what that could be, it'd be appreciated if you could let us know. Look at that, that looks nice down there, doesn't it, side at water.
Yeah, it does.
Let's try and get down to the side of the water. If I can get you down there, looks like a cracking place for coffee time just down here. So straight over. There you go.
I agree. But I've not fetched coffee. I've fetched the noodles again.
Oh, bargain.
So it's,
We've changed coffee time for pot noodle time, have we?
yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, that fresh garlic. That wild garlic smells well fresh.
Right, well, we were going to have us coffee time on that log there, but as we sat down, all that moss came away and it's absolutely filthy underneath, so we decided to cross over and have it here. There she's, look, beautiful. But while she's just pouring them, I'll give you a little look about. Just look at the wild garlic here. I can't describe smelt it, it's absolutely gorgeous. Before I sit down and have a little rest and something to eat, I just wanted to give you a shot of that. Look how beautiful this is. You'd think you'd have to go Scotland, Wales, Lake District, somewhere like that, wouldn't you, to get to a place like this? Literally 10-15 minute walk from house. Tell you can't go wrong with Lancashire. I know I keep saying it. Not too sure what they are, eh? Don't know, no. She's usually pretty good with stuff like that. And what she doesn't, that Google lens comes in very handy for her. She was lucky enough to have a granddad who were pretty well, he knew what he was talking about with nature, like he did teach her quite a lot. And she has remembered bits and bats, but like all of us, she's forgot more than what she learnt, but there's still bits and bats that's stuck in her head. There she is, look. Always got a big smile on her face. Unless you're trying to get her down this deep slope. Right, well, we've just finished his coffee time here. Well, pot noodle time today. So. And we've just seen all this here outside of us. It's too big to just walk past and not grab any. Since we have Dawn usually carries a couple of extra carrier bags. We thought we'd grab a bit. I'm looking forward to whatever she puts it in.
Bolognese.
Oh, bargain. Can't go wrong with a bolognese.
Or you might get a shepherd's pie.
Oh, you've mentioned it now. Thank you, nice one.
Yeah, well, next Sunday is Mother's Day, so you're cooking, so you better find a way why you get a shepherd's pie before then.
Ah. Don't you worry, I will do.
Got lots of jobs for you to do.
There's not much I'll not do for a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Right, we'll keep going this way. Oh, just look at all that there, look. It's everywhere, isn't it?
Okay.
I'll say it again. We are lucky to live in Lancashire.
Yeah.
I can't walk past her and not grab a few handfuls.
You thought I was crazy, didn't you, before when I used to do this?
Oh, definitely.
What you doing, you weirdo? Foraging, I used to say.
There you go. I'm not too sure about them. Is it the smaller ones that test better, or is it the bigger ones? Is it like tea where this is newer, smaller shoots that test the best?
I go for middle ones, you know, the medium ones, like not the right big ones and not tiny ones, like that size.
That size.
Yeah. They all taste good.
It's unmistakable smelling. You can't get that mixed up with any other plant, can you?
No.
I mean, it smells like garlic, but stronger and fresher.
Yeah.
I just don't want anybody watching the video coming across something similar and eating that and making themselves ill, so if you're not too sure,
It smells like garlic. You rub the leaf.
there you
break
go.
it and rub it.
Right, well, I'm not too sure whether to go that way. Oh, up there.
Up there.
Yeah, I'll get you up here. Absolutely beautiful. There she is, look.
It's funny, isn't it? How it would. It smells different in winter to what it does in spring.
Only thing I can smell now is that garlic all over my hands.
Yeah.
It's well nice, though. Look at that, definitely looks like something's been bedding down in there, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's tons and tons of blackberries there, isn't there?
Isn't they just? I think you'd be hard pushed to beat the deers to these. I think they'd eat them before they grow out, won't they?
Yeah.
There's a lot of deer sign in here. There's a little track that goes this way. Do you fancy having a look down here?
Yeah.
I don't know what these are here, but they're hollow, aren't they?
Yeah. I haven't got a clue what they are. Oh, I think I know.
Go on.
Them things were exploding seeds in summer.
Ah, is that what they are?
I think so.
Wait, what's that? There's a bit of a shelter or something over there. Look.
Is that someone's den?
Oh, let's go and have a look. Oh, look how smart that is.
That's a pretty cool lean-to shelter, isn't it?
It is. Fair play to them. Little contained fire. A little bench to sit on. Look.
They've been cooking something on spikes.
Yeah, there. Fair play. And look, best thing is, there's no mess, there's no carrier bags, there's no plastic bottles. So whoever's done that, fair play to you.
Yeah, that's well good.
I bet it didn't take them half an hour to do that too. Look,
Oh, that's really good.
they've even hung up a little bin, look.
They have and all. Even cleaned up after himself. Well done. Pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, it's smart, isn't it?
Well, pretty impressed with cleanliness, because every time I seem to come across something like that, there's rubbish everywhere.
In my opinion, there's no need for all that weight on back of it. Like, all on one branch, they could have covered it with half the amount of that and just covered it in ferns.
Yeah.
You know, to keep it camouflaged, but yeah, it is well built. It's not going to go anywhere for a while, is it? I do like coming across little bits of stuff like that in woods.
If we'd have come across that before his noodles, we could have borrowed it off him.
Yeah, aye. We'd have had a bit of a coffee time there, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing. They're doing a bit of wildlife spotting probably.
Okay.
We just fancied a night out in country like.
Yeah, maybe.
Would be great waking up to that sound, wouldn't it?
It will. Either way, it doesn't look like they were doing any harm.
Oh, not at all. It's better using something like that than going and buying a £20–30 tent and just leaving it there when you've done with it, isn't it? We come across that quite a lot.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Skywatch Explorers video. You know, we were talking about his friend. I think it were, what were he called? Something 401, weren't it? Or something like that. It was some abbreviation with numbers. I'm forgetting his name now. But if you look at Skywatch Explorers video, I'm sure you'll be able to see it on there. I think he has left a link to his channel.
Yeah.
And he has a little, I know he's from Yorkshire, he has a little spot where he goes out and has a little wander about. And every time he goes past, he just adds a few logs to it, or a few piles of bricks or twigs. And he's almost made himself a little structure. Like a little bivouac where he can go and sit and keep out at rain.
Be cool to do, wouldn't it?
It was. Just, you know what I'm like, I get carried away. In a month or two I'd have a 2-storey house with running water if you left me alone long enough.
No, you probably.
Well, I'm not too sure which way do you want to go here? This way?
Yeah.
Look at that. Just out on their own like that. Wild daffodils, look. How smart are them?
Very cool, aren't they? Can you rope birds?
Yeah. It is, it's nice and it's very relaxing. Oh, I hate that. If I go for it, bother sticking it in a bag and then hanging it in a tree. You might as well just leave it on the floor where it's going to rot and decompose into the soil.
Yeah, but saying that, if it's in fields and cattle land,
Yeah. I know what you're going to say.
or kids playing, they can blind.
Yeah, get on the shoes. It still beggars logic though, doesn't it? Hang it in something that's not biodegradable and hang it in a tree. I mean,
Yeah.
I bet there's one of them red bins at the end of all these paths.
There is, they're everywhere. Wow, that was a big dog. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of its paws.
That was a big dog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Won't fancy coming across that in dark, would it?
No.
What was that dog we seen when we went on that walk on the other side of the canal where we found that abandoned barn? That was the biggest dog I've ever seen. You remember what that was called?
I think it were Inuit something.
It was some type of wolf, she said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like something out of an horror film.
I know it were about the size of a Great Dane and looked like a wolf.
Yeah, it was about the size of a Great Dane, which same build as like a stocky wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd have seen that running around on its own up Pendaloo, you'd have definitely thought you'd have seen a cryptid, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
I never knew there were dogs that size.
I'd have thought I'd have seen Alison Devise's dog.
Yeah. I thought that a Great Dane was Rhodesians, tallest dogs you can get over here.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see one of them. It is a nice sound, that, isn't it?
It is. We could hear odd bird last time we come through here, but this time
Oh, it's teeming with
the
you, isn't it?
evening song proper playing tonight.
I'm sorry, I got you.
With birds. Oh.
You thought you were going head first into brambles, then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Think? I'd say you owe me a shepherd's pie just for that.
Nah.
Nah. Yeah. You alright, do you want to have a little sit down on here?
Yeah, I'll sit down in a minute.
Oh, while Dawn's having a little rest, I just thought I'd have a little explore around this bit. Ooh. Well, that was a close one. It goes to show you to be careful. Definitely some type of bit of an old structure here, like. There she is, look, beautiful. Look how crazy that looks with sun just beaming down on her. Almost looks angelic, doesn't she? I hope that's picked it up like it looked like on the phone, because that did look like she was just being bathed in sunshine. I think there used to be a bit of an old structure here at some point, though. Yeah, there's quite a lot of brick and stone knocking about. Quite a lot of dead branches and all on limbs. They're quite a big one, almost got me just down there.
I'm not laughing.
So you were next time you're nearly slipping into something to offer something.
Yeah, you saved me.
Ah, you're probably right. It's only because I like your shepherd's pie.
Yep. It's the spells I cast into him, isn't it? when you think I'm putting herbs in them.
Well, that's all it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I tell you.
Wonder what that used to be. Look, can you see that? I'm not sure what that used to be done, but it's quite big. It's big stones. There's a lot of bees around here as well. I don't know if camera's picking them up. Yeah, they will come in here, check gaps in stone. There's loads of bees around here all. Oh, there she is, look. Beautiful. Last time we came down here, well, walked along this little route here, it was winter, weren't it?
Yeah.
It does look a lot different, with a bit of new grass on the ground, doesn't it? A few new shoots.
Yeah, nice and greener. Not like yellow
Yeah.
and pale.
Well, I don't know if I caught one then, but I've been stood here for about 10-15 minutes and I get a shot of them little birds. They are making an amazing sound. I'm just not sure what type of bird they are. Don't think it's some type of finch. She's probably right.
I think they are a goldfinch.
They do make a very nice sound, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to have a little bit of an aviary backyard one day. I'd absolutely fill them with them. But on the other hand, you think, well, it seems a shame to lock them up, doesn't it?
It does.
But it is a nice sound. You can understand why people do it. Well, we were going to end this video and say goodbye a little bit further down. But we were just looking at them little birds, wondering what type of bird they were. But then Dawn remembered what residents have done round here, not local residents. They were fed up with people fly tipping and dumping the rubbish on here. It were all full of old mattresses and bins. But local residents that live in these houses and these ones here, they all got together and they made this. I just thought I'd give you a look as we were walking past. Right. What a cracking idea this is, so fair play to them. When it's all dilapidated and run down and looks nasty, you know what I mean? A lot of people were dumping stuff here, but now they've got together and tidied it all up. I mean, it don't look like it costs too much to do, it's just how bits of pots people's had in their backyard and just a little bit of time, and look at the difference.
I think it's local, they've done a really good job of it, and every time I come back there's always something different.
Yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't seem to have been spoiled out like that, does it? Or vandalised. So, Good luck to them.
Well, they've even got a compost corner.
Yeah. If a few more communities got together and started doing little bits of bats like this, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
It would.
Right, well there you have it. Thanks for coming with us on another one. I just thought I'd show you this before we say see you later, so see you later. Hope you've enjoyed.
See you later, and thank you for watching us, and please like and comment and subscribe, and thanks for coming on these adventures. See you later.
Good night.